Hi, I'm Dan Thomas, the gray internet dude. And a lot of folks ask me, Dan, if I get a program, I just don't have the money to advertise it and to bring in, traffic. Well, truth be told, paid advertising is definitely a quicker way to get the ball rolling on your internet business. But as these guys were saying, they get into these programs, whether it be a $7 program or a $500 program or even a $1,000 program. They don't have the money to continually advertise. And to be honest with you, I didn't when I started, and most people, when they get involved in an internet business, don't have the dough. That's why they're getting into it, or else they're trying to get out of a cruddy situation that they've got to work or something like that. They just want to get out of it and get something new, or they want to get an extra income so they can have a little more free time or take a vacation once in a while. And that's great. So there's plenty of ways to grow your business without putting any money out. It is going to take effort and a little elbow grease. It's a little more work to grow your business organically. But the way to do it is to get involved with a good program. And like I said, there's programs from $7 up to, you can go a long ways. And what you can do is you just have to be diligent on making your content. Content can be YouTube videos, and getting a YouTube fan page or business page is free. Getting a Facebook fan page is free. Pinterest, Instagram, Snapchat, all of these programs you can get for free. Emailing programs, you can get them all for free. And the way that you're going to get recognized on Google or YouTube or any of those is your content. Now, your content has got to be solid. It's got to be good. It can't be just some fluff. It's got to be pertaining to your business. It's got to be useful information, because nobody's gonna follow you if it's not useful and helpful to them. It's got to solve a problem. The first thing you want to do is figure out the problem that you want to solve. And whatever business it is, whether it's weight loss or CBDs or anything like that, the problem, you got to make content to solve the problem. And then you've got to make consistent content with different areas on your whatever your program is. So you can't just have one paragraph and be done with it. If you've got a video, you've got to put out, really, the reality is at least 2 to 3 videos a week. Or if you have a blog, and blogs are actually easier because Google recognizes those a little more. You can put out a blog post at least 3 times a week, but I recommend every day. Make yourself a little challenge and say, for 60 days, I'm going to make relevant, good content every day. Same thing with Snapchat or Facebook for posting. And you're going to increase your following organically. And then what's going to happen is, once you start growing your list, because your list is the most important thing, you're going to be following up with this list and sending them special invites and special information. And once you get that going, you're going to get a few purchases. Once you make a little bit of dough, then you can invest in some paid advertising, or something else like that to get it rolling faster if you want. Now, you don't have to. I know a lot of people that just love to blog, and they do it for personal satisfaction, but they've grown a list to thousands and thousands that follow them because they have great content. A friend of mine, she has a knitting channel. She does both videos and she does blogging. Now, I myself, I'm not into knitting, but that's a die-hard niche that a lot of people are into, and believe it or not, there's a lot of men getting into that now. And she's grown her emailing list. Now she has somebody writing a newsletter for her, and she sells supplies. She sells a lot of different things. that go to knitting. I don't really know all of the parts, but she grew that from nothing, just because she had a hobby of knitting, and she grew that to, she's got thousands and thousands of people, and she makes a living on that blog and those video posts. So it is possible, and the way you do it is content. And even when you get going and you're buying advertising or whatever it is that you're paying to get traffic, you're still going to need great content, because you can buy all the traffic you want, but if you don't have good content, nobody's going to buy you. First of all, nobody's going to like it. Nobody's going to trust you, especially if it's, the information you're giving is just regurgitated stuff. And then they're not going to take the time to know you. And that's why, on my video channel and my blog and stuff, I put a lot of personal stuff in there and topical stuff that's interesting, and not trying to sell anybody anything, just trying to let people know who I am and what I do and what I like. And then I write about, I have a number of different programs, but you can start it from absolutely zero. Once you have the program, because most of these programs include everything you need, the basics, to get started. Now, obviously, you're going to have to put in a little more work on the very basics. There are programs that help you, autoresponders and landing pages, all of which are included in most of these programs. But once you get going, you're going to want to invest in some of these other programs that make it easier and quicker for you. But you don't have to. So you can, yes, start with absolutely zero once you've got the program. And there's a lot of programs out there that you can get into for free. You have to, like I said, work a little harder, make yourself unique, because especially with the free programs, there's going to be a lot of people promoting the same exact product as you. And so you have to find a way to make yourself a little unique. That's why you have to, on your blog, put some personal stuff in there. And I can tell you right now, it's sometimes it's hard to put your personal self out there, but you really need to do that. And that's what it takes to get grow it organically. And then you'll learn about keyword research, which is a big issue, but the bigger issue is content. Good quality, relevant content in any form that you want. Blogging, videos, it doesn't matter. Whatever it is, it's got to be good content and relevant. I'm Dan Thomas, the Gray Internet Dude, and I hope you found this video helpful, informative, and possibly even entertaining, I guess. And hopefully I'll be working with you. We'll see you later. Thanks a lot.